Another short review? You got it. Why won't I grow? Pinball Spire. For the fancy gamer. Released on the 3rd of October 2024, Pinball Spire was made by a single developer who clearly loved Jump King and hated people being calm. Once upon a time, a mysterious spire has appeared out of nowhere. A brave young pinball decides to be him and get to the top to uncover it all. But how fun is it? As I said in the beginning, this game feels very Jump King, although not nearly as frustrating, thankfully. What I mean is that the gameplay can be summed up with get to the top and avoid falling down as best you can. Being a pinball game, that's not always as easy as you'd like it to be. Although the random directions that the ball can fly around when thwacked by a paddle is pretty fun, and the ball does have pretty good physics, adding a nice little chaotic element to the fun. Starting off with just having 2 buttons is everything you'd want from a pinball game, right? You press A, you flick the left screen paddles, press L, you flick the right screen paddles. Easy enough, good as it gets, right? Wrong. Very shortly into the game, you unlock certain abilities. Granted, the first one is actually really good. It's a slow time ability, and I think more pinball games should have this. It slows everything right down and even gives you an arrow to point out where your ball's going to go when it hits a paddle. But at the same time, this does get a bit cloying, and you become a bit too reliant on it. Playing the game 1/10 the normal speed becomes a very quick annoyance. Adding just 1 button to the game was more than enough, but apparently not, seeing as the dev added a total of 2 more abilities and corresponding buttons to go with them. Annoying at first, and later on, well, it just stays annoying, honestly, having 4 keys to focus on when it should ultimately be 2. Although, having finished it in just under 4 hours, despite all the time slows I had to do, the multitasking of the buttons doesn't stay annoying for too long. You can't get enough of that sweet music. This game's soundtrack is heavy on piano, string and woodwind instruments. It's decently whimsical, to be honest. Each level having its own theme, starting with a big bombastic score of curiosity and mystery, then a woody, almost jungle explorer sounding track. Each level does have a pleasant score that doesn't distract from the focus needed to finish the game. Although with the constant noises of hitting enemies, getting bonus points, paddle flicks, and the constant slowdown ability that neutralizes all noise, it can be difficult to enjoy. Is that all or what? Not a lot of extras could really be added, realistically, to a pinball game, to be fair, but having cosmetics in the game is nice. Having a little hat or a mustache or even a different looking trail that flies behind your ball is a fun little adage. Pinball Spire is a very short but very fun game. Although I think $20 is quite a lot for a game you can finish in under 4 hours. Get it when it's on special and try not to get overly frustrated with the multitasking. 5 out of 10 needs a price reduction or more content.